What's going on, guys? It's your boy LQ, Mr. Real Deal Fantasy HQ, and welcome to the RotoBaller Fantasy Sports YouTube channel. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe. But today we're going to be talking about my best ball QB sleeper targets for the 2023 fantasy football season. Now, these guys might have up and down weeks, but you do not want to miss out. You want to cash in when these guys show up and show out. So let's get right into it. Potential breakout season for my guy, Sam Howell. He's a QB3 going in the QB25 range. He's definitely bringing some spice to the table with the rushing upside and ability to call off at any point. When the pocket collapses, he's cool, calm, and collected. In that Ravens game, under pressure, he had 106.3 passer rating. That's something you would like to see from your second-year quarterback being named the starter. And also, you got Scary Terry McLaurin there, and second-year potential breakout wide receiver Jahan Dotson. And also, I like the little 1-2 punch they got over there with Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson, both getting involved in the passing game. So this will definitely help a young quarterback like Sam Howell to be able to reach his full fantasy potential. So you do not want to miss out on him in those later rounds. QB25 could be a nice little bye week filler, but he brings some rushing upside to the table. So I can see him having some really nice weeks in 2023. Now we head over to Pittsburgh. Kenny Pickett looking new and improved under this new offense, under offensive coordinator Matt Canada, I would assume, because he's looking a lot more confident in the pocket, marching down the field, putting some points on the board, and he's knowing where he's going with the ball. A lot of quicker decision making here. And I like the weapons around him, man. We know the alpha there. The target hog is Deontay Johnson. You got George Pickens there. That's obviously going to stretch the field and make all types of circuit catches. And I like the tight end duo they have over there with Darnell Washington and Pat Fairmouth. Those are big body targets for the red zone where Kenny Pickett could put some points on the board. But let's talk about this 1-2 punch in the run game, man. Jaylen Warren making a statement in preseason, and we know Najee Harris, the stiff arm king, is going to be over there as well, running this 1-2 punch. So I like the supporting cast around Kenny Pickett. So that's why I'm targeting him in drafts in those later rounds. Scared money don't make money. I'm going to be rolling the dice on Kenny Pickett going into the second year as the starter in this new and improved and retooled Matt Canada offense. Now we head over to the A. Desmond Ridder, second year, looking a lot more confident, looking a little bit more comfortable as well. And I like that he was able to spread the ball around in the first half when he made his debut against the Bengals. Completed 7 passes to 5 different pass catchers. We even saw Bijan Robinson catch a nice little one-hander and burst upfield. Kyle Pitts also got involved, and Drake London making it a circus catch down the line. So this offense is looking like they're going to be able to put some points on the board. So I'm going to be rolling the dice on Desmond Ridder. He's not much of a guy that you want to target, to have as your QB2, but like I said, this is the range of a QB3 where you can get him in later those rounds. He could be a bye week filler, but he can have some really, really nice weeks if things are put together, because we know that run game is going to be something else to deal with that these defenses are going to be pulling their hair about with Bijan Robinson. Don't forget, you got Tyler Algier as well, who's able to be the ground and pound workhorse that he put up 1,000 yards as a rookie last year. So I like the weapons all around Desmond Ridder. He doesn't need to do anything too crazy or spectacular. He doesn't need to go out there and win them games. I'm telling you, with the weapons that you got on the ground, Kyle Pitts at tight end, and you got wide receivers like Mac Hollins also ready to make some plays as well. He's a nice little sneaky underdog that I think he can put up some nice points week to week. Now, we're looking at Desmond Ridder as your QB3. I'm going to be rolling the dice on him as well, but I like the chances of him finishing at least as a top 20 quarterback this year with the weapons around him. Now, I promise you, I'm not being a homer with this pick, but Matthew Stafford I've been targeting a lot in best ball leagues this summer, and he's going as a QB3, which I don't quite understand because 2021, this guy was averaging 19 fantasy points per game, and he had 41 passing touchdowns. And you still have Cooper Kupp there, the Triple Crown King, by the way, who's back from a hamstring injury. It tweaked a little bit, but he's back and practicing. So hopefully this offense can stay healthy. But I'm willing to roll the dice here. I'm willing to have Matthew Stafford as my QB3 to fill in potentially as a QB2 or, like I said, a QB1. This guy's going to go out there. He's going to target Cooper Kupp a ton. And I like the little pieces that they're putting together on that O-line with Steve Avila. It shows that they're trying to invest and protect Matthew Stafford. Offensive coordinator Mike LaFleur coming from the Jets. We could see a lot more quicker passes and checkdowns to the running back position from Matthew Stafford to keep him upright. Because if this O-line isn't ready to protect Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay, and Mike LaFleur are going to have to figure something out. But I'm definitely going to be taking the high risk here and roll the dice on Matthew Stafford in 2023. Now, before I get out of here, let's do a quick recap of the quarterbacks that I think you should be targeting in best ball leagues for the 2023 fantasy football season. Sam Howell, a lot of rushing upside here for the guy. He's not scared to take off, and he's been named the starter, and I like everything I've seen so far in this new and retooled offense under Eric Bieniemy. Now, number 2, I got my guy Kenny Pickett over there in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh had a lot of retooling to do with Matt Canada, offensive coordinator, but this offense looks like they're ready to march down the field and put some points on the board. Now we head over to the A again. Desmond Ridder is going to be a guy that I like to target as a QB3 who could be a bye week filler, but he looked really good in the pocket in his debut in the preseason, able to spread the ball around, and it's good to have weapons that are going to be able to be relied on. Now, last but not least, rolling the dice here, but scared money don't make money. Matthew Stafford for the LA Rams. We saw everything we've seen he could do in 2021. Cooper Kupp is back and healthy, so I'm going to be buying into this Rams offense just based on Cooper Kupp being the Triple Crown King. Now, that wraps up another great episode of RotoBaller Fantasy Sports. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe and follow me at Real Deal Fantasy. Until next time.